this live voice chat with me and the team and everybody is more to give you guys an update about what's going on currently in PathFund. So I guess you guys have seen some rumors about this, but currently, due to our collaboration with ForcePath, we are working on different things with them besides the Launchpad. Now, one of the things that we have as a work in progress now and will be finalized soon is a rebranding. This means that without giving you guys too many details to spoil the surprise, this means that the whole PathFund idea will be rebranded and will have a new look soon. And as Boa found out last night, we will also have an update for the logo as well. We are currently working with ForcePath on a new version of the website. This means that in the following period, you will see, once it's all said and done, and we have some deliverables for you guys, we will also share some sneak peeks and all that. But we will have a new and improved version of the website as well, together with the rebranding. The new website, what I can tell you from now, will have about 26 or 27 pages in total. Currently, we are having about 6, I believe. So imagine the content and all the features that we'll have there. We are currently in the architecture phase of the website, and it's almost completed. And in the following period, as I've said before, we'll share some sneak peeks with you regarding the website. One thing that I would like to mention is that maybe I don't know if today, but I think in the following days, we can come back here with an update about the rebranding and the website. As later today, actually, we are having a meeting with ForcePath to discuss about these things and also about the Launchpad. One big news that we have is that tomorrow we will have a meeting with 3 lawyers that are specialized in crypto and in offshore companies as well. And this should be taking us a step closer to achieving our end goal, which is to have PathFund as an established company and to have all the regulatory paperwork for it. Now, the thing is that during all this collaboration with ForcePath and during all this period of work on the rebranding and the website and the Launchpad and all that, we have taken advantage of this period, we as a team, and we are working on different things internally. One of them being a better organization for all the teams that are involved in working at PathFund. And one of the major, actually 2 of the major things that we are working on right now are a Twitter ad that we are working on getting it as big as we can. Like, we have some ideas, we're brainstorming on it. Soon we will have the first test versions for it. And we would like to pair this with some other things like the rebranding, like the new image of PathFund, and also with the websites too. So we got this in the works and we are really excited about it. The way we see it, it's like the future of advertising for the project. And soon we will share some sneak peeks with you without ruining the surprise about what it could be. But from our perspective and from what we know so far, it's like something you've never seen before in crypto, or it's something that you usually see from the bigger brands, from the top brands. But we want to take this route, and we truly believe that this is the future of advertising for us. Now, I was saying about the better organization for the teams. The thing is that we have adopted now a new software, which is usually used in the software industry, in the software development industry. and we are using it to better synchronize and have a clearer overview for the tasks that are assigned to each team, and about constantly engaging with the teams. So we have also implemented a daily meetings system, and soon we will have one for weekly meetings as well. But this whole period is about improvements and adjustments that's needed to be done in order to take the project to the next phase. So if you see us now, specifically like me or Akashik, if you see us less active in the chat, that means that we are more and more busy with some other things that need to be done in order to improve the overall quality. Do you have any questions so far?
I have a question. Why didn't you say anything about the fact that we are 3 months old today?
Because I wanted to pair that with another surprise. Okay, yeah. So, in case anyone missed it, we are 3 months old today. It's our third monthversary, and with this, I would like to also announce you. Maybe some of you have seen this, or some of you have skipped this info. But me and Akashik have both resigned our positions in the companies that we were working for, and starting September, I know for certain that starting September 6th, it's my last day, and I'm full-time only on PathFund. I've left everything aside, and in the second part of September, Akashik will also be full-time on PathFund only. Do you guys have any questions so far? In case anyone is wondering how you can speak here, you can just tap on unmute and you're free to speak. Or you can...
Maybe they're nervous.
Yeah, but the whole point of it is that it's free for all, so anybody can join the conversation, or you can type them in the chat if you cannot voice your questions right now. I know it's probably during your working hours or stuff like that. I see people. I see people getting excited in the chat. Okay, now you, Christian, how do you feel about the latest changes and about the last week or the last weeks, to say so, in PathFund?
I feel that things have been going great. I really feel like mostly things have just been gearing up. Over the last month we showed a tremendous increase, and we've just been kind of sitting strong, holding steady, but doing a lot in the background, and all the changes with the team, and how we're running things with the team in each department is very good. All of our team has access to all information of what's going on in every department. All of our mods have access to what's going on with the development team. That way we have that information, for you guys, for the community. So I think with all of us staying on the same page and all staying together, it's going to keep things a lot more organized, especially with where we're at right now in the project. We're really diving into path launch and working on development with 4spots, and I think this is an important time in the project. It's one of the most key times so far. So I think making sure we have all the right team with us, all the right people, we're all on the same page, is the best thing for us right now. All I see now is growth to come. I mean, it's only the beginning, and I'm ready to see how far we can go with all of this, for sure.
Yeah, it is an interesting period because As the time has passed, like since we've started collaborating with ForceBots, this took some weight off our shoulders as they are working on the Launchpad, and they are also assisting us in developing the new website and the new identity of PathFund. This allowed us to have some time and focus on some other things that we can improve internally. Like this is a great period for us and for the community as well, because we have more time to be involved in some other things that we have postponed until now or didn't have time to adequately work on them. So yeah,
And we have a lot of time for future planning. I mean, when all the development will be ready, we will know what we have to do.
yeah, totally. I mean, we have to prepare ourselves and we have to take advantage of this whole period, so that when the whole development is done, we are not stalling and we are not spending time on planning. We have it all figured out by then. And I would like to address one thing that I know has been asked in the community until now. Why are we not having advertisements going on right now? Well, the thing is that we have analyzed all our past advertisements until now, and we believe that the more we improve on our advertisement techniques and methods, the better we can do in the future. Like sure, banners work to a certain level, and that influencers work to a certain level as well. But we would really want to take things to the next phase, and even though it's more of a blind discussion, but I truly believe that our next initiative about the advertisements that we are planning right now and we are working on will be the future of advertisements for PathFund. And that's the reason why we didn't try to promote the project through other means, is because we are focusing on this one. Like we truly believe this is the future of advertisement for us, and we want to go 120% on it and have the full focus on and energy on this matter.
I think that's a great idea. I think the fact of, you know, when things are maybe quiet, to not be so worried, you know, that means, you know, things are going on for sure. And like you said, I think with us figuring out, I mean, with anything when it comes to advertisements or contests or anything that, you know, the community would want to get involved in, I think us learning more about better mechanics for contests, more, you know, information about contests, or even with advertisements, learning, you know, what advertisements work best, or you know, not so much just getting a bunch of advertisements, but finding the right ones that, you know, will really do something or more of an impact instead of just anything.
Yeah, so instead of yeah, please.
Sorry. One thing to add about advertising is that we don't want to spend money on our advertising when we don't have things to sustain the hype.
Yeah, I mean that's totally correct, and that is our approach. I mean, until now we have been advertising the idea of PathFund and the possibilities that this project has, but from now on, we would really like to concentrate our advertisements together with the deliverables. So that's why there has been a stalling and readjustment period for the advertisements, because in the next phase we want to take things to the next level, and we want to maximize our efforts and our results by constantly planning and improving each of our attempts. Like we don't just want to blast PathFund everywhere without making sense. We want to do it in an efficient way that can also provide a return of investment.
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
So what's your nearest plan, I guess, to increase the visibility of PathFund among in the crypto community?
The nearest plan or when do I mean, the nearest plan is this one that I've been talking about, with the Twitter advertisement. But I guess you were wondering when is it scheduled for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is that, as I've said, we want to pair it with some deliverables. So we are not selling an idea again, we are selling something that's certain. So the next advertisement, from the way we see it and the way we planned it, will be paired with the rebranding and the website.
So meaning once the launchpad has taken off.
Yeah, the launchpad development has taken off, and I think 1.5 weeks ago or 2, somewhere around that, we've had a meeting with ForceBots, and we discussed about the overall architecture and the workflow. And today we should have a follow-up meeting where we put the done stamp on it. And if it's all set and done, like the real development will begin. But
Right, cool.
yeah, the thing is that the whole planning period takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of attention and constant readjustment, because one single modification will affect everything that that is involved in the launchpad itself.
All right. Thanks for answering. All the best.
Thank you for the question. It was a good one. I'm sure that some of you are wondering, like, why does the planning take so much, or why does the development phase take so long? The thing is that we are developing a custom software. Like, we are not just copy pasting an existing launchpad. We are doing it from scratch. So that takes a lot of planning to do, and also it will take some meetings about the whole workflow, and because everything has to have a clarity in processes, because we are not just addressing this launchpad for the most crypto experienced guys out there. We want to address it and do it in a way that is easy to understand and easy to work with. So when you have a pre-sale, you don't have guys, you don't have people constantly in the Telegram or in the support group asking like, hey, how can I participate, or how can I do that? We want to improve everything, and we want to have clear workflows for each step of the launchpad, and also for the website. The whole architecture of the website will seem complicated, but it's easy to use and it's very intuitive. And that's the thing that we want for the launchpad as well. Do you have any more questions? I really liked your questions, Arif.
Maybe you can tell people a little bit about if the schedule, if we are on schedule or ahead, or
According to the roadmap, we are on schedule. But the thing is that we are not, I mean, sure, we are on schedule with the development of the project, but we are ahead of schedule if we are taking into consideration all the other things that we are doing, like the whole rebranding, the whole website redesign and rework, and plus the other developments that we have ongoing currently, like PathTrack, for example. Our internal development team is working on PathTrack, and I think in the following period, we will have an updated version. I mean, we've just had an update. We are at the 3rd version of the trackpad, and we will have another update soon that will include other tokens too. So if we are looking from a launchpad development perspective, yeah, we are on time, and that's really great. Like, I mean, we are somewhat ahead of the roadmap, actually. But if we are looking at overall progress of the project, I think we are 3 times better than what we expected or what we planned for the roadmap.
yeah, that's good. I think people like to know that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Richard.
Hi, Alex. I'd like to ask,
Hi, James. Sure.
what would it be like for PathFund to have the launchpad? Are there any similarities to other developed launchpads that we can imagine or to look forward to?
Well, the thing is that the Launchpad by itself will have somewhat the same features of other Launchpads as well, because it's we are not reinventing the wheel, but we are having a lot of different features. Like we have a lot of different key parts that will be the clear definition between us and other launchpads. Like for example, if you're looking at Unicrypt or DXSale or even DuckDAO or DAO Starter, their launchpads are not offering what we are planning to offer. And there, everybody can just list their own project and create a pre-sale within minutes. Here, it's going to be totally different. Like the team that wants to start a pre-sale or wants to launch their project through us will have to undergo certain verifications for the contract and also for the team. Now, this means that at the moment the project is listed and it's available for participating in the crowdfunding, or as we call it, a pre-sale, it's going to be, it will have a lot of steps behind it, like the whole pre-auditing part and for the team, and also we will have mentoring sessions with the representatives of each project so that they are knowing what they have to do once their project is live, or they know what they have to do before, during, and after the pre-sale, and how to maximize their efforts. So I guess that's what really sets us apart from other projects. Is one thing would be that the whole application and launch process is totally different between us and the others, but also the services that we are offering for you guys as the end users, considering that we are pre-auditing and mentoring and everything for the safety of your investments, but also for them as developers. Currently, there is no launchpad out there that is willing to take their time and teach the others the best practices of a project.
Okay, thank you for that. I'll be looking forward to it.
Thank you for the question, Jen. I see we are having a question in the chat from John. If we have been contacted by any startups that we would consider placing on the launchpad. We have been contacted by different projects until now, but the thing is that, as we've said in the beginning, we will only list serious projects and those that have a use case. So if we are counting out the meme coins that wanted to be listed on our launchpad just because it offers them a landing, well, the thing, there have been projects, but the whole screening process will be delayed until we are getting closer to the actual launch date of our project, because in this whole period we have to do the whole documentation about the best practices and about the contracts and all that. So when we are having a serious talk with the project, we have everything clear, and we have a certain schedule that we and them will have to follow. But to answer directly, yeah, we did have startups that have contacted us about being listed on PathFund. One of them I really liked. I won't give you too many details about it, but it was something like taking a real world business that it's pretty known or a niche of it, and adopting it through cryptocurrency, through blockchain. Due to the nature of it, and considering that they are not yet listed or have launched, or they are still in the development phase, I cannot give you too many details about their idea, but what I can tell you is that it is unique, and I really think that it is it is a branch that can be adopted easily by blockchain. Yeah, I really agree with you on this one, John. The first few ones will be very important to the Launchpad success, and that's why we want to take our time and really plan things accordingly. Because, as you guys know, we are not just launching them, like we are not just offering them a place to launch their products. We are also putting our reputation as individuals and also as a team at stake. Okay, I see a forward from Len asking about a few hints regarding the next phase of the advertisement. I've addressed this already, but the new phase of the advertisement will be in the following period. I cannot give you an exact date because it's not only up to us, it is also up to ForSpots about finishing the rebranding and the whole website. But the new website, the new advertisement phase will be live before the Launchpad.
I just had to add something to that, Alex. To clear things up for you guys, like you know, for our advertising, maybe if the team has like a good idea for, you know, a new advertisement, say what Alex is talking about, you know, the new idea that the team has, we would deliver that with something like maybe, you know, one day the developing team and ForSpots come to us with a, you know, updated version of the website, you know, something new for you guys to look at. You know, maybe then we can plan that advertisement with the release of, you know, the new sneak peek of the website together. That way the people who are coming from the advertisement are actually getting something out of it. You know what I mean? Not just coming only to the project, but having something there to look at.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea about stopping the advertisements for now and reworking on literally everything that we have done and analyzing everything that we have done so far is due to the fact that we want to improve. And we don't just want to improve by 10%. We want to have a totally different and improved approach. Without giving you too many details, but the team knows about it. The whole new phase of advertisements for us will be something like you have really not seen before in crypto, and it is an approach taken by the big brands, like the really big brands. But we want to create it and we want to establish it as a standard for our advertisements from now on. And one other thing that will be important, we want to pair all our advertisements with certain things, like with deliverables, for example, which is a really important part of making an advertisement a successful advertisement. You cannot sell ideas endlessly, because until now, yeah, sure, we have advertised the project and the idea of the project is good. But from now on, we have to advertise the deliverables of the project and the milestones that we are achieving. We have to advertise the overall progress and the barriers that we are breaking. You cannot just advertise and sell an idea endlessly. That's why we stopped advertisements for now, and they have been stopped for some time. But as you can all see, even during this period, we have a great stability level. I mean, we are still having people coming in, but the vast majority of our holders are not going out of the project. I see a question from DMF. Will PathFund only be at BSC, or are there considerations to accept projects who want to launch ETH or Matic blockchain? I can give you like an insight from the development meetings that we've had with ForSpots. For the beginning, we will focus on BSC, as it's cheaper and also for our faster blockchain, to say so. But we are not excluding the option of expanding to other blockchains also. So that's why when we are developing the project, we are leaving room for improvements and for latest additions. And this does not only apply to the blockchains supported. This also applies in every aspect of the project and of the launchpad and the website and all that. We are leaving openings so that when we are developing something new, we can add it in a very easy way to the existing developments. So somehow that is one of the reasons why our development for the website and also for the platform is taking a while, because we have to plan things not only for the next 3 months. We want to plan things for the next 2 years, and while we do so, we have to oversee like literally every future development that we plan to do, and to develop our current goals for now in a way that allows an easy expansion in the future. And that's not an easy task to do. It really takes a lot of planning, and a good planning, and a very efficient one, because everything that you are developing now and is not facilitating an easy update or an easy integration in the future will result in a headache later down the road when you have to refactor the current development in order to allow it easy integrations.
I would like to answer a question from Len. Will we feel the impact to the price because of the advertising costs? No, because this kind of advertising is made by us internally. So it will not cost as an influencer, to say so.
Yeah, that's totally correct. Like the whole advertisement plan is developed in-house. Like it is developed by our creative team, by our marketing team in connection with me and Akashik and all the other teams. Like we are all working together for the end goal. Like we have, for example, and I cannot give you really too many updates, but we have different epic links that tap into multiple teams. So we are all synchronizing for different bigger goals.
Hello, I have a question.
Sure.
What about exchange? Exchange can really bring new investors. Why Path not moving about or think about exchange?
Okay, that's a very good question and a very frequent one. The thing with
Thank you.
exchanges is that we really did analyze a lot of them before listing to XT, and we also analyzed what happened with XT during the time that we were listed there, and also afterwards when we asked to be delisted. The thing is that most of these exchanges are not really bringing a real benefit. Yeah, sure, on paper, most of them have real volume, and most of them do look like they have a lot of monthly or weekly visits. But the sad reality of it is that it's not as it is on paper. Like the reality contradicts their statuses on paper. So if you go on CoinGecko, for example, or on CoinMarketCap, and you are looking at the top exchanges, that list in reality is totally different than what is advertised, to say so. We are not excluding the fact of being listed on other exchanges in the future. We are just focusing on something that can have a better impact than an exchange at the moment. Also, in the same time, we want to have a different approach in doing things like similar to what we are doing in the advertisements. When we go, like, sure, we can go and, I don't know, ask to be listed on Coinsbit. It's just a random example. We can go and be asking to be listed on Coinsbit, but what are we selling? Like, what are we really advertising in the end? We are just advertising the idea of a project. But if you go and ask to be on listed on Coinsbit, once you are like almost close to having the launchpad done, or you have it already done and you are looking forward to be listed on an exchange, that sells the project differently. And that captures the attention of their audience differently than just selling an idea.
The thing is, the exchanges can bring real investors. When we speak about Binance or Gate.io, but it's not easy to list there.
Yeah, that's totally true. And I mean, the exchanges that can really make the difference are the top ones. But to be listed in a top exchange, it's not an easy task. And you need to have the project in a certain phase of it in order to be listed there. Like some of them are asking to have the project registered as a company, as a real world company, which is something, as you know, that we are working on right now. And we have been working on for the past period. Some others simply do not want to list ideas. Like you should have something certain, like a deliverable, because most of the end users of these exchanges are not looking for an idea of a project. They are looking for something certain that is usable at the moment it is listed on that exchange.
And sorry, looking after volume, which we don't have until now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And it's much easier to say, we already, yes, of course, we already have applied for Binance, but it'd be much easier for anybody to go to Binance with, say, we just go now with just our idea of PathFund. It'd be much easier if we go to them with the idea of, hey, we have PathFund, but we also have Path Exchange and Path Wallet, which comes through Path Launch, where we're starting, 100% safe pre-sales. That idea is a lot better to sell to Binance, that they would rather, pick that up rather than just PathFund. So it's all about waiting for the right times to do things.
I see some questions in the chat, and I will address them now. One of them being in regards to XT and the glitches, and if we are trying to get a refund from them. We are in discussions with XT about it, and we are trying to talk things out about it, about this issue with the refund and also about the glitches. One other thing that I see it has been asked, or it is asked periodically in the chat, is about the manual burns. If we are going to reduce the supply, well, I'm just going to remind you guys that we have an automatic burn per each transaction, like from the 3% that is redistributed to holders. A part of it is going to the burn wallet. So we have an automatic burn installed in the project. And the last one, I see from Ali, when are all the staff and mods going to be introduced to the public? We will be planning this for the following period, and we will start with we will begin showing them one by one soon. But also, please remember that this is not a mandatory thing for them, and this will have to be mutually agreed by everyone. But yeah, we have been taking that into consideration too. Okay. Any last question before we are closing this? I don't want to make it too long. When Path party. Yeah, soon. Maybe we will have a party soon. It's something that we are looking forward to. Okay, guys. I would like to thank you all for coming. I'm looking forward to be doing more of this in the nearby future, and I'm sure the following ones will be more engaging, and we'll try to adjust the hours of when we are doing this, so we have more and more audience to these live chats. Take care, guys, and thank you all for coming once again. Have a great day and a great week ahead. See ya.
Thank you for your questions. Bye bye.